energy cleansing going on. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how I do my Jhené Aiko inspired makeup. If you know me, you know that Jhené Aiko is my all-time favorite. Well, I've been a huge fan of her since I was 15. I'm 23 years old right now. Not only do I really resonate with her music, but I mean, let's just be honest. She has some iconic and bomb makeup looks. And so today I'm gonna be recreating a really classic wearable everyday take on her makeup look. I'm first gonna start by priming my skin with my Too Faced Hangover Primer. I think the first Jhené Aiko song that I ever heard, actually it wasn't a Jhené Aiko song, it was from Time. I feel like that's how a lot of people found out about her. And I remember hearing her voice and being like, I need to know like who this artist is. I went and found, I think it was Sailing Souls, and I was immediately a fan after hearing that. Her eyebrows are definitely very bold and they're not very like fluffy, kind of how my brows are. Define them. She said that she can spend like 30 minutes alone on her eyebrows, and I can see that because honestly her eyebrows always look perfect. I was kind of shook when I saw Jhené use the LA Girl Pro Conceal because I was like, that is such an affordable concealer. With a brush and conceal around so that way it looks really, really nice and defined. I used to do this like back in the day when I was in like high school, a fluffy brush, and just blend out the edges. You want to start with a more precise brush to lay the concealer down, and then let it set a little bit and go in with a softer, more fluffy brush and just blend out the edges so that way you still maintain that really, really sharp and crisp line. I'm gonna take the rest of the concealer that's on this and I'm gonna apply it to my eyelid. In the Vogue video, she does her eyebrows and then she does her eye makeup and then she does her foundation. So that's what we're gonna do. So I'm gonna go into my Naked palette. This is the palette that she used in her Vogue tutorial, and I was shook when I saw that because this is the OG palette. And I've had this palette for years, okay? It's kind of disgusting, but I've sprayed it with alcohol and like cleaned it. Don't judge me. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take Buck and I'm gonna use this in my crease. I'm gonna go in with a clean brush and just blend that out. Next, I'm gonna take a deeper bronze shade from my Anastasia contour palette. Just use any bronzer that you have. And so I just want to kind of deepen it up a little bit and warm it up a little bit. Just keep blending that until you're happy. Next, I'm gonna take a little bit of Smogged and Half Baked, and I'm gonna mix these two together and put them all over my eyelid. In the video, she uses Hustle all over her lid, but I feel like that suits her skin tone really well. So just pick a really pretty reflective kind of bronzy color that you can put on your lid. Not too dark, but not too light. Really getting it on the entirety of my lid. Wet my brush a little bit. I'm gonna take the same colors and I'm going to apply them just for a little bit of added intensity. This is my favorite brow gel. Just a clear brow gel, but it holds your brows in place for eternity. So I'm taking the LA Girl concealers. I'm using two shades. I'm using Creamy Beige and Pure Beige, and I'm mixing them together on the back of this palette. You can just go ahead and use whatever foundation you really like. I'm gonna use my Dior Backstage. I'm taking the Fenty Matchstick in the shade Cocoa. I'm gonna take a beauty blender and just make sure that that isn't harsh or anything like that, you know? I'm gonna take the Anastasia palette that I took earlier and that middle shade right there, just a little bit of it. Contour the sides. Don't, just like kind of like a little circle. I just like to blend that out. Blend out the edges. Next, I'm just gonna bake underneath my eyes and also on the sides of the contour. I'm gonna let this bake sit while I finish the rest of the eyes. I'm gonna take this Kevyn Aucoin pencil and I'm going to create an outline for that inner corner kind of liner that she notoriously does. Going in first with an eyebrow pencil and kind of creating the shape and an outline, it makes it much easier for you to go in with like black and create, like, it won't look so crazy, you know what I'm saying? So kind of like a cat eye. What I do is I bring it down from this top part. So coming in from the top waterline, I come down into my inner corner and extend it. And then I go from that extension into the bottom waterline to create that shape. Next, I'm gonna apply mascara, and you could take any mascara. A tip that I like to do to get kind of like the eye shape that she has like these really pretty like cat feline eyes. What I like to do is I only apply mascara to the outer lashes. So don't apply any mascara to these lashes. I just kind of apply it to the outer V, just by applying it to those lashes and making them look long and full. And I actually do this every day. Like, I don't apply it all over because I just feel like it looks better. You can stop here with the eyes, but I'm going to add a little bit of eyeliner and some lashes. I'm gonna be using the Inglot gel liner in black. This is the best black gel eyeliner. It will not smudge, it will not budge. So here's a tip. Before your eyeliner sets, take your finger and just take it to the end. Barely apply any pressure. And do you see what it did? Can you see how it did that? Like, it kind of brought it out and made it look better. So I'll show you guys what I do. So take your finger, literally, this is not like I'm pressing it down and like dragging it, like I'm barely applying pressure. And before it sets, you're gonna want to just kind of drag it. Do you see what it did? If you just use the eyebrow pencil, it looks really natural and it's enough. But if you want to take it up a notch, use the black and define it even more. Really, really light pressure. That was a little bit much, to be honest, but it's fine. The lashes that I'm gonna be using are, you can see how these lashes really, really wing out at the end. Again, that's what we want. It's kind of hard to see, but I cut them in half. While I'm letting those dry, I'm going to wipe away this bake underneath my eyes and on the sides of my nose. Really quickly, to finish up the eyes, a little bit of smog and half baked again on a fluffy brush. And I'm going to apply this underneath my eyes, just smoke it out a little bit to give it that sultry kind of vibe that jhené does so perfectly. Oh yeah, when you cut these in half, they're the perfect lashes for this look. So next I'm gonna line my waterline with my Teddy aiko from MAC. Just really, really gently. You don't wanna do too much, kind of like I just did. Jhené has really, really nice bottom lashes. This mascara is amazing. I might have to buy the full size. Next, really quickly, I'm gonna apply a little bit of powder bronzer, and this is the Too Faced Dark Chocolate Soleil. So I'm just gonna add a little bit of color to my face and also to my forehead. And I went through my makeup and I found the Gilded Honey, which again is like an OG product. It's kind of like the perfect highlighter for this look. Just the tip. Just the tip. Cupid's bow. Right here. And this is going to like open up your eye even more. She did this in her Vogue tutorial with like some kind of shimmering, glittering thing. And then I'm gonna apply a clear lip gloss because a lot of times I don't really see her wearing like any crazy lipstick or anything like that. Sometimes she does, but I feel like for this look, just a good old clear lip gloss or like a lip gloss with like a transparent pink would be really perfect. Yay, we're done. I hope you guys liked it and I will see you in the next one. Mwah.